like before Stereo Madness and all that stuff. You know, I can't help but feel like Geometry Dash Meltdown is really underrated. Like, maybe because it's just such an old game and there's only 3 levels, like, there's really not a whole lot going on. Go play it if you haven't already, it's a fun game. But that is enough rambling, let's go back to Time Extreme, where I'm gonna do that in here. The first course of action I would take is changing the background, because I found out that 2.2 added a background trigger, which allows you to use different backgrounds in a level, which used to be impossible. Then I studied the way RobTop crafted the designs in the 7 Seas, and noticed it's essentially just brick blocks paired with black glow, black lines on the side, white lines on the top, and glow on top that uses the player color. This took way too long to do, like, I don't know why, but this literally took me hours to get, like, all the details right and make it look proper, but who cares? We're done, we did it. And this dude down here looks happy, so I'm happy. But, as you can see, it's pretty free. There is no challenge at all. There's not even spikes, bro. And when you have boring old structures like this you just hop on top of, there's one thing you gotta add, and it's spikes. What do you guys think? Be honest with me. Did I do too much here? There's too much spikes? Okay, in all seriousness, I think because this is update 2.0 I'm going for right here, and that's the update that introduced the robot game mode, it would only be right if I use some robot gameplay here. Plus, it just allows for more, like, different types of jumps, which is a lot more fun than just the same exact jump as the cube, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking on these structures, we can kind of just, like, add these little mini spikes here that make it much harder. And then I'll also put, like, a bigger one right here. And let's see if that's actually possible. Oh, that's actually quite easy. Maybe I'm just secretly cracked at the robot now. I'm thinking of maybe moving this down 1 block, and then maybe copy and pasting this spike like this, which would make you have to do like a challenging jump in between these structures. Wait a minute, that might actually be a good buff. Yeah, it works. I think for this structure, I'm gonna put like 2 mini spikes on either side, so you have to jump in between. Wait, there's no way that's possible. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta test that, because there's absolutely no way that's actually possible. Oh my god, it is. Okay. I got that first try, but I have a feeling I got lucky, because there's no way, bro. Look at how tight of a gap that is. I don't know. Would it really be a Vortrox super buffing level if the robot wasn't the hardest part? I think not, so I'm going to leave it in for now. Probably going to regret that because I'm actually trying to verify this level myself on stream. But, it should be fine. Okay, I added some simple mini spikes here and then a big guy right here. I bet you can guess what I did next then. Yes, I used spikes. And with that, I think this part is fully buffed now. For some reason, I kept procrastinating buffing this, but dude, it was literally just placing spikes. It was not that hard. That's why in life, sometimes you just gotta do things, man. You can't overthink it. Now, for this next part, I really want to time travel to update 2.1, specifically the early days of 2.1. Early 2.1 levels can be distinguished by their excessive use of thick outlines, rock blocks, grass and skulls, white details, these scythe saw blade thingies, clouds, and last but not least, neon pulses. Lots of them. So we're gonna combine all of those elements and put it into this part in Time Extreme. I'm not gonna lie, I think I cooked with this. I am actually so happy with how these designs turned out. They are way better than I expected. I wish I would have known how to do this when I was actually playing an early update 2.1, because I definitely would have gotten some sweet creator points with this one. After spending way too long, like I'm talking like a full day of just being in the editor, I think I finally finished the decoration for the 2.1 section, and I am so happy with how it turned out.
The Menez family are having battery issues, but an AutoZoner helps them find the right Duralast battery.
Celebrate free at AutoZone. Free products with exclusive deals now through July 27th.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie, these designs, like, they nail that early 2.1 vibe, and I'm super happy with this. But with that being said, now it's time to actually buff it, because right now it is just regular Time Machine gameplay for the most part. So I did kind of buff this first jump on accident since I built this structure up here coming down just to like kind of fill in space. But the spike here actually makes this a hard click, so that click is already buffed. Let's go. I think I want to go right here next and put some spikes here and kind of experiment with that. Like, what could I do to make this difficult? Maybe I can put like a little dash orb here and make it so you just have to like lightly tap it without holding it for too long so you could actually make it down. I also got to make sure there's not a skip, because what happens if I go down and I just hold it, I can actually skip this jump technically. I mean, one thing I do know is that this triple spike just has to be buffed in general. I'm gonna just like space out these spikes a little bit and then add some medium spikes in between to make it look like a cooler, more intimidating jump, you know what I mean? And then to prevent this dash orb skip, I could just put an S block like right here. So like if you did try to hold it, you would just die here, so it's not even worth trying. And it's also fun to use a dash orb in this part because the dash orbs were added in update 2.1. So that's it kind of fits the vibe here, you know what I'm saying? And that brings us now to this lonely triple spike with all this empty space around it. What will I build? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie, you can probably guess what I'm about to build right now. He has a name that I bet many of you are familiar with, and I don't even have to say what it is. At this point, this monster does not need an introduction. Y'all know the name. It is the monster, the myth, the legend, Fitzgerald! Whoa! Everybody watching this video right now, I need you to go to the comment section and type in "Hello Fitzgerald." Not only is this Fitzgerald fully decorated, he even has adorable freckles. If that doesn't make you happy, I don't know what will. What an absolute legend. Gotta love Fitzgerald, man, but we can't spend all day on him. If you want more Fitzgerald, you gotta just go to my profile and go to my levels and play Hello Fitzgerald, the best medium demon in all of Geometry Dash history. And that's not an opinion, that's a fact, because if you play this, you will see that there's not 1 or 2 or 3, but actually 100 Fitzgeralds, all decorated by different creators. So I mean, you just gotta know at that point, this is a legendary level, man. This is the best medium demon in the game. Anyways, let's get back to buffing. As you can probably expect, I added spikes, portal gimmicks, and orb gimmicks to fully buff this part. But I had a creative idea to take this to the next level. For these clicks right here, I don't know. I don't want to buff these ones too much because I actually have an idea of like a cool transition I want to do. So like if you listen to the song, right? Like there's like a rising, like getting more dramatic and intense, and then it says this is the time machine, and then it gets into the final drop, which is like super fast paced and all that. Like I feel like this part deserves a cool transition, and I could totally do something cool. Or maybe I can't do something cool, I don't really know. But I might have a friend in mind who can make something cool, and I can guarantee it'll be cool because it's them and not me. I would like to introduce a creator named Gallofuff. They're known for being a very well-rounded and talented creator who has a very specific skill of making smooth transitions. And after we got paired up on a different mega collab, which I cannot name because it's a secret, I realized that they would be the perfect match to make a good transition for Time Extreme. But first I had to build the next part so that they would have something to actually transition into. So I built a short segment inspired by The Impossible Game, the original inspiration for Geometry Dash. Geometry Dash would likely not exist if RobTop never saw this game and got inspired by it, so it's a very important part of GD history that I thought would be cool to time travel to. And let me tell you, Gallofuff absolutely cooked with this transition. You gotta just see this. Absolute cinema. Just look at this. Is this not the crispiest transition you've ever seen? I gotta give a major shout out to Gallofuff. Go subscribe to the man. So now with the 2.1 section all buffed and done, this transition done, the Impossible Game part is already done. There's not much to do here. It was a pretty simple game. I literally just have this part left. Like, this is it. This is the last thing I need to do before the level's done. Because like I said before, the last part is already buffed and decorated. It's just not showing up on the editor, but you guys will see it is the coolest thing ever. It's also made by Diamond Skull, the guy who made the thing in the beginning. So like, y'all know it's gonna go hard. But I think for this final section that I'm doing, I think it'd be cool to end it off with some 2.2 stuff. Despite the fact that 2.2 has been out for almost a year now, I basically have not touched like any of this pixel stuff because quite frankly, it scares me. There is a lot of blocks and I've already learned enough blocks in Geometry Dash and it's kind of overwhelming. Oh my god, like just look, there's just so much, man. Like how would you ever learn this? But I don't know. No time to whine and complain. Let's just start decorating some stuff. After lots of whining and complaining, I created this 2.2 section, which is heavily inspired by the Subers, the second level in the tower. Gallofuff also helped me make transitions for the rest of the level using just 3 objects that I can fade in and fade out to make transitions like this. Then Diamond Skull created the final part, which I'll show you in a second. But first, I would like to ask if you would consider subscribing and turning the notification bell on for my channel, because I'm going to be live streaming Time Extreme every day for the next couple weeks and trying to actually verify it. So I'd love if you could stop by in any of the streams and potentially witness that one attempt where I actually beat the level. That would be pretty cool now, wouldn't it? So yeah, subscribe, and without further ado, let's showcase this level. If you want more from me, you'll probably enjoy this video showing up on your screen right now. YouTube thinks you like it, and I think you'll like it, so you should probably give it a try. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching.
Feeling healthy by leaps and bounds. Making a dinner that makes their whole day. And giving your best friend the best nutrients for their best life. Science did that.
Are you doing the junk journaling trend this year? I went to my local CVS to grab a brand new journal, and I even picked up some photo prints. Junk journaling is essentially grabbing any items that you would normally throw away or even just random things you have around the house and adding them to your journal. The best part is that there's really no rules. It's just a fun way to be creative and resourceful at the same time. I just used some random items I found in my house, and this is what I came up with. Don't forget to save this video as inspo for your junk journal.
I challenged the best Geometry Dash players in the world to fight for $500. And this did not go down how I expected. Bro, what?
Really with this, bro?
Oh my god, I'm gonna be last, then I'm gonna cry, and then everyone's gonna make fun of me, and then I'm gonna get bullied.
It all began with me building 3 challenges that were so impossible that nobody except the top player could ever beat them. So, of course, I gathered the best players to compete. Meet Doggy, a determined player who was on his way to verifying the new #1 hardest extreme demon in the game. Then we have Zoink, the famous verifier of Tidal Wave and the #1 player on the demon list. And finally, Trick, a dedicated demon grinder who isn't far behind, ranked as the 2nd best player in the world. Whoever beats all 3 of my challenges the fastest wins that $500 prize. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. 3, 2, 1, go! Dang! You're getting through these clicks like nothing.
Oh wait, are these supposed to be like more than triple spikes?
He said, are these supposed to be more than triple spikes? Okay, Trick. How do you feel, Zoink?
Oh my god, it's just Acheron?
We know you have a good experience with the first click in Acheron, right? You're tryharding, bro. We're 20 seconds in and you're already like about to be at the drop. Alright, let's see how you fare against some wave gameplay.
Oh god, bro. I'm so rusty. We're gonna no clip for a second because I need to get used to the click pattern. That's the top player method. I don't know if you guys knew that. We actually practice our levels in no clip.
They say that you're a really good wave player, so this will be the test.
Yes, this is a good one. Yo, this is hard, but we're at 30.
You're already doing better than me. Like, I can't even get through like one of these clicks.
What is this mini click? That's
What do you
coming
mean,
up,
bro?
What?